I suppose the title of this video is a bit of a spoiler. But here we are online. Yep. We are back, and we are back to Rematch, Kingpin. We failed last time. I'm not saying we're going to win this time, but I'm excited to try. Alright. Waiting for... There we go. Transition over. Here we can see the game. We have the same team as before. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. I'm going to shuffle that. Flip it. Shuffle it. Put it here. Fill up our slots. Oof. Having an 8 drop in the opening is a little rough. Not gonna lie, based on last game, that's a little rough. And I do have a bit of a cold, so I'm gonna sound not so good. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Alright. Let's just get this thing started. Once again, we have Kingpin with an organized crime wave, which is very in flavor for him. We have Ultron for the Masters of Evil. I swapped out the Emissaries of Evil for the Masters of Evil. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference, but I'm going to try it. No special abilities, it's just 6 attack. Cool. I don't have 6 attack, and also this camera is not zoomed out enough, so I need to be like here so I can grab these without this popping up, which is a relatively recent tabletop sim-ism that is good and bad. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad. 5 by 1 attack. Obviously the attack gets me nothing, but 5 by is a good opener. Now we saw last game that this is probably going to come up and be very strong, but it's not what I want to start with. This is going to be a little bit better, I think. Especially because it'll let us figure this out a little bit better. So I'm going to buy it. Still have 2 left over. I don't want this, though. Yeah, there's a whole black build going on that I want to save for hand number 2 again. Basically, I'm going to be redoing the first game, just better, hopefully. We're going to find out. Clean up. It did not flip the villain. That's weird. Okay, well, we have a bystander. And we have 4 by 2 attack. Once again, not quite up to that 6 attack that we're looking for to fight Ultron. But I do have 4 by. The question is, do I want this right away? Do I want this right away? Or do I get a shield officer? I'm game. Oh. I mean, it says draw a card on it. It'd be rude not to. Okay. Good. And then we get another backflip. I like that for hand number 1. Okay, and we can clean up. 1 by leftover would have gotten us nothing. There we go. Oh, very awkward now that we're on to 2 6 health enemies. It's a little out of my league to fight right now. I was hoping for a henchman so I could do 3. Although I suppose the henchman is Magia goons, so they're a little bit harder to just fight. 3 by, I'm going to get the other backflip. Ooh. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Oh, you know what? That's actually really good against the Magia Goons. Because normally they would have ambush, play another card from the villain deck, but if I could just kill them off the top, could be fun. Alright. Either way, that's hand number one's turn. And now we get to see new cards coming in, and already that's a really good start. Magia Goons. As discussed, they have ambush, play another card. Oh boy. Uh, this is how we lost last game. Like, that's literally what happened to have us lose last time. So each of these escapes, and we shuffle all the goons from players' victory piles into the villain deck. Doesn't exist, but we have to KO two of these things. I'm going to say that one. It might be good. I don't know. Oh, that is very good. Oh, shoot. Well, now we're in trouble because, like, all of these. I think it's going to be that one, unfortunately. Okay. So we were already 2/5 of the way to losing. I'm going to put the goons over on this side. Oh boy. It's not great. TBH. 4 by 2 attack for hand number 2. And yeah, we're going to grab this. This is perfect. I still really don't like this card. No, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore that it exists. I'm going to hit clean up. And we'll see what we get. Oh, no. Play another card with the ambush. Play another card with the ambush. Okay. We have a chance. We gotta take these guys out as fast as we can. Which is a real bummer, because I have 5/2 attack. So I can't kill both. Well, okay, I might be able to kill both. That just takes my whole turn. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 2 attack and 2 buy to fight this Magia Goon. I get to draw a card from rescuing this bystander, and I KO one of my heroes. So let's draw. And we're going to KO this one. Okay. So we have 3 buy left. And now I have 5 buy, no attack. And I think we can't let a Scheme Twist kill us, unfortunately. Okay. But I do have 5 buy, which would be perfect for this Blazing Hellfire. I'm going to risk it. And it goes on top of my deck. I'm going to risk it. Maybe that's wrong. Ooh, that was some lag. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything hunky-dory. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards their hand and draws 5. So there's 1 for hand number 1. And hand number 2 has a Punisher. Everything is great. Hand number 2. Reveal top card of my deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Hey, look at that. It costs 0. That might be a tad aggressive for me to just start load or killing off all my things, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I have 4 buy and 1 attack. This thing is just taunting me. Alright, I'm going to spend 1 attack and 3 buy. I'm going to bribe the goons. Okay, good. That went to the right spot. And we're going to KO one of my heroes. I think it's going to be an attack. And I'm going to buy this for my final buy. Even though I don't really want it, I want to clear up that space. So that is their turn. And we head back up here. Tombstone is just a big duder. Okay, yeah. I think this is better than the electric card. I don't like that I have two alts in here. That's going to be a problem for me. Because I don't quite have that much power yet. Huh. So I am going to KO a villain from a victory pile because these are just a liability. So KO. Jumping around to the wrong cameras. That's 5 attack and 5 buy. Yeah, the problem is I don't think I'm going to use my 5 attack. I just really wanted to get rid of the thing. I could bribe Tombstone. I don't think I need to. I'd much rather get this backflip so I can afford new cards in the future. 2 buy left over. Oh, that's a thing I can do. If I can backflip something strong on top of my deck, I can just get a free card out of it. Well, not a free card, but a free draw out of it, I should say. Yeah, we're just going to not use the attack. It's fine. Scheme Twist. Okay, so we do, in fact, have no goons in the city, but we do have a goon in hand number 2's victory pile. I'm glad I just killed that other one. So let's get shuffled in. So if I don't kill them from my victory pile, they just kind of build up and build up and build up, and it becomes harder and harder for me to actually stop them. Trying to drink plenty of water. I might actually turn off my camera for a little bit if I need to like blow my nose. It is hand number 2's turn, and we are going to draw a card. Okay, and that gets me to 3 attack, 4 buy. So 3 attack, 4 buy. Oops, sorry. 6 buy. I forgot that it activates off of Marvel Knights. Well, with 6 buy, I definitely want this. So we'll do that. 3 attack gets me nothing, because even with that extra buy power, there's nothing that I can bribe, so that is fine. That is their turn. Ambush. Each player discards 3 cards, then draws 2 cards. You know what? That's probably actually going to be fine. Yeah. Discard 3. Just want to make sure those are in the right slot. Draw 2. And same thing over here. Discard 1, 2, 3. Draw 2. Your hand just became so much better. Thank you, Jigsaw. Meanwhile, I have no villains to KO, so I get no bonus off of that. But I can put something on top of my deck when I recruit it. I have 2 attack. Huh. Not great options for 5 buy. TBH. I should probably say that. I have 5 buy and 2 attack. I'm going to get another Ghost Rider. And we'll hope I start killing some stuff so I can get villains into my pile. And I made a mistake. So I think this should still be on top. Because this was the top of the deck. It draws in this order. We need to grab this one, because I did backflip it. Why aren't you going into my hands? Is my lift height not high enough? There we go. Awkward. Either way, we have a Master Strike. Again, each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards their hand and draws 5. So, hand number 1, doing great. Hand number 2, also doing great. Sweet. That's the end of the Master Strike. Let's draw a card. Ooh, okay. So let's do this one as my second play. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, you get plus fight equal to its printed victory points. Okay. Top card of the villain deck is a villain. I get +1 attack. Unfortunate. I really wish I had double tech so I could just defeat that right away, but I don't. Reveal top card of my deck. It does not cost 0, so I do not KO it, but I do get to draw it. And that is worth a significant amount of buy power. So I have 3 attack and 7 buy. Alright. And yeah, I'm just going to get Silent Meditation. That seems fine to me. I don't care about these things escaping. I only care about the goons escaping. Hold on just a second. Apologies for that. I had to blow my nose. Okay, 3 attack gets me nothing, so that is the end of their turn. And we already know what's on top. It's Magia Goons. We push, this enters, we reveal another. And of course it's a Scheme Twist, so this gets escaped. That's 3 of 5. We have to KO something. Where's that electric card now? I still don't... I mean, it's probably fine. I don't know. It's hard to evaluate the relative value of these 2 cards. I had a lot of luck with this one last game, and with the backflip, it becomes very strong. This has potentially higher upside, but I think it's still going to be worse. And I'm just going to check. Nobody has Magia Goons. Nope. Alright, back to this hand. So I have 6 buy and 3 attack. 6 buy. I think I'm going to get Blind Justice. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if I remarked last game. Iron Fist is basically Captain America, but for costs instead of colors. Which is fine. Perfectly reasonable. Okay. My attack does nothing. Turn is done. Oh no. I was really expecting another Scheme Twist, I'll be honest. Alright, we have another escapee. And we have Melter. Well. We've already discussed it. I think we're all in on KOing Iron Fist. Hand number 2. Hey, look at that. It matters. I get +1 attack from this, which puts me at a total of 4 attack and 3 buy. 4 attack is enough to fight some Magia Goons, so I do that. DM, I do that. Okay, one of my heroes, it's this one. I just bought a 5-buy card in the last couple turns, so I think we good. And with my 3-buy, I am definitely going to get some Infernal Chains. And see what we get. I'm not sold on this card in general. We'll see. It's their turn. And we have more Magia Goons. Play the top card. We have another Escapee. Oh shoot, everyone was supposed to discard a card. Okay, let me handle that now. It wouldn't have mattered for hand number 2 because they would have just discarded their 3rd buy power. Everything's fine. Hand number 1, though, has a choice. I think it's going to be discarding this 1 buy because I want to be able to kill some Magia Goons. You know? Yeah, you know. Right, we have to KO something from the HQ now. There's no discard this time because all these escapees, or this escapee was just no bystander. The bystander was the last escapee. Alright, well, let's KO this. I was on the fence about it. Let's just get it out of here. And now the real question. So I have 3 buy. There's nothing for 3 buys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and then play this. That's a total of 4. And we're going to bribe the Magia Goons. KO one of my heroes. It's going to be this one. And then I play both of these, giving me a total of 3 attack, but I'm going to do the KO a villain to get +3, so that's going to be 6 attack. And that gets KO'd, so I don't have to worry about it getting shuffled back in with the scheme twists. And let's fight Melter. So each player reveals the top card of their deck. For each card, I choose to KO it or put it back. KO. Put it back. Pretty simple. And clean up. Master Strike. Does everybody have a Marvel Knights? Oh, barely, but yes. Hand number 1 has it. Hand number 2 has it. Okay. Master Strike is done. Let's draw a card. Let's reveal the top card of my deck. If it costs 0 KO it does not. Okay, so that's just going to sit there on top. And that puts me at 4 buy, 1 attack. So the attack obviously gets me nothing. 4 buy gets me an Iron Fist, I guess. We'll see. We get to test it out in the deck. Yeah, I'm not convinced, but well, we'll see. I'm convinced that this is a good card. Like, ooh, this is going to be a good hand. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what we drew. Magia Goons. Throw that there. Play another one. There we go. Alright, back to hand number 1. So now we get to do the thing. Yeah, now we get to do the thing. I have 5 buy. If I put something on top with my backflip, I then get to potentially draw it if I want. What do I want for 5 buy? I think I want Radar Sense. Yeah. So I buy this. I put it on top with backflip. I play this, and I say 4. The number is 4. Oh, this card costs 4. I get to draw it. And now I'm going to say the number is 0. Ooh. Let me do some math. How many backflips do I have in here? Yeah, I think the number is 0. Oh, that was the other option. Oh well. 7 attack is not nothing. Do I just go for the goons to make sure I don't get scheme twisted out? Or do I go for a double KO? Ooh. And use my attack more efficiently. I'm going to go for the double KO. So I KO this and this. One with a buy and one with a fight. I go away. I clean up. And I sincerely hope I don't just die. See, we're fine. Everything's fine. Hand number 2 needs one of these so they can get their own Magia goons out of here. And we have another alt. My goodness. Marvelites. Sorry, it's a Master Strike. Let's take that again. Master Strike. Hand number 1 has plenty. Hand number 2 has plenty. And it's hand number 2's turn. So I'm going to start here. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, I gain fight. Okay, I gain +1 fight. Pretty familiar. Then I can play this, which is active. Gets me 7. Plus another 4 is 11. 12, 13 by. Had 4 attack. Yikes. When you play Silent Meditation, the next hero you recruit this turn goes into your hand. 13 by. I mean, it'd be rude not to, right? So this just goes into my hand. And then I get to put it here. I'm going to move all these over. Reveal the cards from your deck until you've revealed 2 cards with the same cost and draw all the cards you revealed. So what's likely to happen is you draw 2 zeros, right, at this stage of the game. But now I have a 2 and a 0 and a 2. Okay. So I draw all of these. The defeat a villain effect on this does nothing, but it is still draw a card. So I'm going to do that. This is also active. Reveal top card. If it costs 0, okay. I wish I'd done those in the other order, but here we are. I get to draw it because I have played tech with this card and with this card. This is just worth 1 attack. That's worth 1 attack. That's another buy. So I had 4 buy left over after buying this ultimate, and now I have 5 buy. There was definitely something I wanted for 5. It was this. I also want this. Before I spend my buy, though, there's a lot of bribe options. So let's count out my attack. I have 4 buy left over. 5 buy left over. How much attack do I have? 3, 4, 12, 13, 14. 14 attack and 5 buy. This is literally the first time I might hit the mastermind. Do I just hit Kingpin? I don't know, man. This is where I had trouble. Because, like, I could hit Tombstone and the Magia Goons just to get some stuff out of the city and also grab this Blazing Hellfire. So actually, I do that. I do that. Hit Tombstone. Hit the Magia Goons. KO one of my heroes. It's going to be this, obviously. That was 12 of my 14 attacks. So I have 2 attack left over, and I have 5 buy. I want this. And that'll be my turn. And we know that there's a Magia Goon on top. What's after that? Okay. We've been getting lucky and not chaining goons into scheme twists like last time. What a way to end the game last time. Okay. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry. Sorry. I got completely lost in my own head there. Whirlwinds, we want to have them go to the rooftop or bridge and then fight them so I can KO 2 of my heroes. What else do we got going on? Do I have some goons in here? I do not. But there are goons in the city, so this is going to be good. Oh, I can even play one. And then wait to play the other until I've killed the goons. So I am going to KO this just to get that bonus attack value. So I have 6 attack and 4 buy. With my 6 attack, I'm going to spend 4 of it to fight the goons. I'm going to KO this. And then I will play this, KO the goons. And that gives me a total of 7 attack and 4 buy. Yeah, let's fight Melter. So each player reveals the top card of their deck. I can choose to KO it. I choose to KO this one for hand number 2. And my 4 buy, I will grab this, and I will go ahead and put it on top with backflip. And that is my turn. Okay, Baron Zemo. Ooh, not a lot of Avengers heroes in this one. So I'm not going to take advantage of that. It's okay, though. Do I draw? Yeah, I definitely draw a card first. Okay. 7 buy. Good grief. Sorry. Jumping around a little bit. That's a 4. So yeah, if I get this, which goes into my hand with the Silent Meditation, I have 2 buy left over, and this is now worth oh so much. Let's just play this in order and do some math. So I have 5 buy left over after purchasing, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack, 7, 8 attack, plus nothing. 8 attack. And 5 buy. That's pretty good. Do I need to spend my buy on anything? No, I don't. I do it. I fight Kingpin. Choose a hero from each player's discard pile and KO it. Ooh. Okay, I don't have one. Do you have an attack in here? You do not. So yeah, I'll just take this. And that's your entire turn. Which felt pretty good to me. Scheme Twist. So we have to get all the Magia Goons from players' victory piles and shuffle them back into the villain deck. I know I have a couple over here. So that's 2 from hand number 2. Going back in. And our deck is actually pretty thin. None over here, because I've been KOing them. And that's it. So back to hand number two. Hand number one. Ugh. I have 4 buy that I want to spend and backflip as soon as I can. Yes, I buy this and I backflip it. Ooh, that's actually pretty exciting. And now, uh, I think the top card of my deck costs 4. Hey, look, it does. And this one is also going to guess that, and this one is also going to guess that, so I draw this. And then I play this, and I'm going to guess 3. No, 0. Haha. Okay. 0 was the correct answer. So all these are active. I have no buy left over, but I do have 4, 8, 12, 16 attack. That's a lot. Pretty proud of that. I hit the mastermind. Each other player plays a henchman villain from their victory pile as if playing it from the villain deck. Oh, idiot. Can't happen. You've already taken all of my henchmen. Too late. My other 3 attack goes to waste, but that's okay. I hit Kingpin. I've hit him twice now. We'll see how this goes. Oh, boy. How many do I have? 3. Please don't. Okay. I was so worried it was going to change a chain into a scheme twist. I was worried it was going to chain into a scheme twist. I'm glad it did not. Back to hand number 2. And I suppose we will play this first so it gets the bonus. What else? Draw a card. I will do that. I can do this and have it be active because it just requires a Marvel Knight, and then I can do this. Reveal top card, it costs 0, I KO this, and then I get to draw the next one. Ooh. I do enjoy that greatly. The question is there another cost that I could buy? Suppose I could get a 1. No, I already have a 1 in there. Yeah, no, I think we're good. Let me complete my thought before I just start playing it out. Is there another cost that I could buy to make this more feasible before I shuffle? Because I'm about to shuffle. And I think we're all good. I do want to do this. Reveal top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, I get plus fight equal to its printed fight, and I'm going to feed that for free. Goons? Oh, it's a scheme twist. Okay. Alright. So I get no bonus, which is sad, but understandable. And it's fine, because I have this. This is worth 8 attack by itself. So I get to reveal until I reveal 2 cards with the same cost. 5, 4, 7, 0, 0. So now I get to draw all of these. I don't like that they all got sucked into that spot. Oh, also, what? Could you separate? There we go. That was weird. Okay. I got a lot going on. I'm going to have to move this. So priority number 1 is killing those goons because we're about to get a scheme twist. The good news is I can KO it out of my victory pile once I do that. So I'm going to play this, and I definitely active. That's 4 plus 7. Plus 7 is 11. I'm just going to get this now. I don't care anymore. Oh, sorry, it goes into my hand. Because that's yet another cost for these things, or for this thing and this thing. Speaking of which, um, what do I even have? One? Okay. Yeah, that was one of the options. So my card drawing is done. Then I can play this. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna need to go get a counter. Hold on. This is ridiculous. This one is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I already do a 4? Nope. 6, 7, 8. 9. Wow. Okay, because I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Wait, did I miscount? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Yes, okay. I miscounted the second time. That one's worth 9. I did not realize I was at that level. I think I underestimated Iron Fists. What I'm learning is I'm underestimating some of these decks, and that's okay. Yikes. I'm going to play all these before playing my KO thing. So I did spend 8 buy. So that's basically this plus one of these. I have 4 buy left. Oof, that's not right. I had 6 buy left over. Good grief. Ooh, my bid rate is having a problem. Oh well. I'll figure that out later. Uh 2, 4, 12, 19, 28, 29 attack. Wait a minute. 29 attack and 6 buy. I think we just won. Put a 0 cost hero from the KO pile on top of each other player's deck. Okay, fine. Here you go. Have fun. That was number 1. And we fight Kingpin again. If this is not the final tactic, doesn't matter. It is the final tactic. We did it. We got a revenge just like that. We have defeated Kingpin through the power of, I guess, Iron Fists and his band of merry men and women. Okay. Um, Back to the booth. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to end quite so quickly. It was rather abrupt, just kind of, oh, I guess we have it. I mean, that is what happens when one of your decks gets 3 ultimates in a single hand, which is partially good deck building and partially just you get lucky enough to get Silent Meditation early. You can kind of afford the other alts pretty easily. It's only like it gives you 7 buy. 1 buy power will let you afford most alts in the game, or rare cards if that's how you want to refer to them. So it's a little strong. That said, the rest of Electra's deck is. Anyways, I am starting to get sick, so I don't want to stick around for too long, so I'm not going to prolong this. Hey, if you liked what you saw, great. I stream every Monday night at 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, no, not Standard Time, Pacific Time, U.S. and Canada. Uh, Come watch me play games on Twitch live. I'm doing Legendary since my return. and it's been going great. This is a really good board game. If you haven't had the pleasure of playing Legendary, I really do recommend it. It's just a solid game. Also, uh, yeah, everything I do here on Twitch is saved here as a video on demand and exported to my YouTube channel. There's a link in my Twitch channel description somewhere down below. In this, down below the video, there's like video or channel descriptions. Look down there. Um, if you happen to be watching on YouTube, then hi, thanks, thanks for tuning in on YouTube. Uh, come to Twitch sometime if you can and watch me play games live. Hang out, chat. We'll just have a chill hangout sesh. I I regret saying that. A chill hangout session. It's just a good time. Uh, Also, I have begun actually editing these videos, so if you're on YouTube, you might actually see a shorter version of this episode. I mean, this one's already pretty short, but about half this length. Um, I'm pretty happy with how those are turning out. I've been trying to get one out once a week. I kind of need to do more than that, but that's where I'm starting. So, yeah, I'd appreciate it if you watch those. If you don't want to watch the full video, I'd appreciate it if you watch the short ones at least when you can, if you can. But either way, thanks for watching, liking, commenting, following, subscribing, all the other good stuff you know both here on Twitch and on YouTube, and I will see you next time.